DAZN is the home of boxing, with over 150 live fights a year.
It's over! There's no way back from this, surely!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
How do you like it? How do you like it?
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
That is what sport means. That is what the EuroLeague trophy means. Are you not entertained? I'm not supposed to be cheering, but this is X Series. I can do whatever I want.
Everything is difficult in this life, so still you need to be on it.
It all comes down to tonight. Don't miss the biggest night in MMA. PFL is more than a fight.
Catching up on any NFL game is easier than ever before.
Looking to the end zone for the win!
Oh my gosh, one of the great games you'll ever see.
The competition is back, and the UEFA Women's Champions League looks set to be bigger and better than ever before.
It's their time, a night to remember.
The following program is recommended for those 16 and over, as it contains sporting violence, possible bad language, and flashing imagery.
This is the moment the world has been waiting for. The judges are ready, the fighters are ready, the boxing world is ready. The fight starts now! Let's go.
How do you like it? On the show, so aggressive, so focused. It all comes down to this. Weigh in live on DAZN.
women's boxing. She's definitely an exciting fighter. Then you've got Tyler Blizzard, the Wizard, taking on Rocky Ogden. Now that is an exciting bout.
Absolutely. IBF Pan Pacific royalties on the line there. These two gentlemen have been fighting in a little bit of a trilogy, a little bit back and forth. There's another name there in Vegas, Larfield. Obviously, he's done a lot of rounds with Rocky Ogden, but this one, Tyler Blizzard, Rocky Ogden, a great fight. Very, very interesting. Great match of styles too. Rocky's been getting work with Steve Rowlands over in America, so he's left no stone unturned. Tyler Blizzard really wants to stamp this one home.
Yeah, well, sorry, Ted, but he's got that Muay Thai background, and as a fighter, I know that you know that extra combat sports background is very competitive.
Well, fighting just initiates all of your instincts, you know, reflexes, defense, offense. It doesn't matter what type of fighting you've been positioned with. As long as you're fighting, you start to pick up some of the little key facets of what makes success in boxing. But it's nice that, you know, these guys are here and ready to deliver a great show.
Yeah, there's so many great fighters here, so many great cards, and so much back and forth at the press conference tomorrow. But let's get right onto the job, which is the official weigh-in with Stephen Pales.
Thanks very much for that, Rob, Ted and Monique upstairs. It is a very warm welcome today to everybody that has joined us here at Pacific Fair Shopping Centre for today's big weigh-in ahead of tomorrow night's World Championship. It is Jai Opetaia defending against Claudio Squeo, the IBF and Ring Magazine Cruiserweight Championships of the World. My name is Steve Pales, hosting down here at ringside. Welcome back, everybody that has joined us here in the Gold Coast. Once again, it is absolutely packed out here for our weigh-in. So thank you to all for being here, and also to all of you that are watching this broadcast on DAZN. We are live and free around the world on this beautiful sunny afternoon here in the Gold Coast. It's all proudly brought to you by Experience Gold Coast, bringing the very biggest boxing events and sporting events here to the Gold Coast. So we thank them for their wonderful support. We also thank our promoters on stage. We can see Mick Francis of Tasman Fighters, along with our supervisor from the AMBF, Mr. Rodney Marsh. We also thank Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing, Gold Star Promotions, Spencer Brown, and of course, this is all brought to you by Tasman Fighters. We have a huge card to weigh in, everybody. 10 fights on this card, and what we will do is weigh it in from the bottom of the card all the way through to our main event tonight. The fighters will be up here on stage, and they'll be getting their kits off, getting weighed in, and then ready to face it off here. And hopefully we can see a little bit of drama as we get ready. So, Gold Coast, are you ready for our weigh-in today as we get our fighters up on stage? Fantastic. Great noise here and great energy. Our fighters are ready. Let's get the first bout up onto the stage, everybody. The first bout for 3-minute rounds, and we are at a catch weight of 85 kilograms, which is in the cruiserweight division. First of all, we'll welcome up onto the stage from the red corner. This man comes into the bout with a record 5-1. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome onto the scales, Jack Hammer Gregory. Okay, it's official, 83.95. Jack Hammer Gregory makes the limit. Well done. Comes into the bout 5-1. Now let's welcome his opponent on to the scales, everybody. This man holds a record 15 wins and 1 loss. He's known as the Jedi, hailing all the way from Perth in Western Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Matt Floyd. Kilograms, the 85 kilograms, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Matt, the Jedi Floyd. Matt, get you guys facing off now against each other, facing off in front of Mick Francis. Here we go, everybody. Let's make some noise for these two guys. Bit of tension here. First bout of our afternoon tomorrow. Facing forward, gents. Round of applause, everybody. Bit of tension here. Jack Hammer and the Jedi. First bout for 3-minute rounds. As I mentioned, catch weight 85 kilograms. The guys are ready. Thank you very much, gents. They are weighed in now. The fight is on. Thank you very much, Experience Gold Coast, for their wonderful support here of this event. And all of our partners go and see any of the pop-ups around here as we get our fighters ready. Thank you very much for that, Matt the Jedi. Let's move on now. The next bout, we're in the super middleweight division. We have 6 3-minute rounds of action. It's time to welcome up, first of all, the man boxing out of the red corner. He comes from the Butterfly Gym in Fiji, and he's got a record of 11 fights for 4 fantastic wins, a former New South Wales champion. So let's welcome him onto the stage. Everybody, a very big round of applause. This is Freddie Dodomo. Super middleweight division, 6 rounds, ladies and gentlemen. 75.2 says Rodney March. Freddie Dodomo right on the money. Well done, Freddie. Now let's welcome up his opponent onto the scales. This man with a perfect record, 5 fights and 5 wins. He is your Australian champion, ladies and gentlemen. He's known as the all-terrain fighter. Let's welcome Xavier Fletcher. For the pieces I took off the monopoly board. Yeah, y'all boss claims it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up. What? 76.1 kilograms. Xavier Fletcher on weight. Let's have a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get these 2 men together facing off. 6 3-minute rounds, super middleweight division. The gents are on stage. They are ready for a battle. Self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, and the power, and come next. Last time that I checked, no cosign, I ain't need radio to do. Facing forward, gents, after the face-off. There we go. Let's have a round of applause. Plenty of respect between these 2 guys. We have a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Super middleweight, all the very best gentlemen. They are weighed in. Just a reminder, everybody, if you can't attend the venue tomorrow and get those tickets at tickettech.com.au, then make sure you buy the pay-per-view. Buy now, DAZN.com/boxing. That's how you get the pay-per-view for tomorrow. Promises to be a massive night of action. DAZN.com/boxing. We now move on to the next bout of our afternoon tomorrow. This bout, fantastic contest. It is for the vacant ANBF Australian Featherweight Championship. A late replacement, so we thank this lady for stepping up to the marquee in this big title fight, and she's ready to weigh in. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, holding a record, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw. She's known as Princess Leia. Here she is, Leia Rubin. Featherweight title on the line, Princess Leia. 57 kilograms neat for Princess Leia Rubin. 57 kilograms neat. Striking a pose. Thank you very much, Leia. We'll get you just to wait just a moment for your opponent. Now, let's make some noise, everybody, for her opponent. She's going to make her way up on stage now. 10 fights for 9 wins, an impressive record, known as the Golden Girl, and looking to take Australian title honours. Let's have a very big round of applause. This is Mariah Turner. My time. Nah, I can hear what you say. I ain't finna do. Fantastic young prospect, 9 wins from her first 10 fights. Ready to jump on the scales right now. 57.15 kilograms for Mariah Turner. Well done, Mariah. We'll get you ladies facing off. Thank you very much for the championship. Princess Leia, thank you for stepping up. Mariah Turner looking to climb the mountain domestically. Here we go. Facing off, ladies. This is your ANBF Australian Featherweight Championship vacant belt on the line. Facing forward, ladies, facing forward, posing forward for all of the cameras that have joined us here. Let's have a round of applause. Gold Coast, our ladies weighing in. We have a fight. We have a title fight. Well done, ladies. Thank you very much for that. We'll get ready for our next fighters to make their way up. And this one could be explosive here up on the scale, so stay tuned, everybody. Experience Gold Coast proudly bringing you Opetaia versus Squeo. If you haven't already, please buy the pay-per-view, DAZN.com/boxing. For those that can't attend the event, limited tickets still remaining, tickettech.com.au. Buy that pay-per-view online and watch what will be a magnificent event. Okay, as I understand it, we are ready. The gents are ready. This will be a fantastic bout. This, ladies and gentlemen, boxing fans, is the final bout on our preliminary card before we move to pay-per-view, and this one could be a show stealer. Ladies and gentlemen, catch weight is where we are at, 81.5 kilograms for this bout. 6 3-minute rounds of action. The first of our boxers coming to the scales. This man will be fighting out of the red corner. Professional record, 2 fights for 2 wins, and he goes by the name Ike from Pluto. Here we go, everybody.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but
Ike from Pluto, one of the individuals that stole the show yesterday. He appears to be ready now to take on his opponent. We very much look forward to this. Bright pink once again. He's from out of this world. Ike from Pluto, ladies and gentlemen, onto the scales.
They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song.
81.3 kilograms. Ike from Pluto makes it by 200 grams. Well done, Ike. I'll just get a quick word from you here if you can. Let you get those bright pink shorts on if you like, first and foremost.
It's not enough.
Ike, well done. You've made the weight looking absolutely fantastic. Are you going to steal the show and deliver us an outer-worldly performance?
Man, I already stole the show. Now I just got to show up and have fun.
What are you expecting? You think Austin's going to come up, make the weight, and then give you a fantastic fight?
Oh, of course. He's a professional. I'm a professional. We're going to make this explosive. It's going to be the best fight of the night. We're going to steal the show for sure.
Fantastic. We wish you all the very best. Please stand by. And ladies and gentlemen, stand by for the face-off. We now welcome his opponent onto the stage. Fantastic record, 8 fights for 8 wins. This man is known as Sugar Free. He will be a future star of Australian boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome a very big round of applause, Austin Okuso!
Cause he knew me since a kid. That cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel yelling.
81 kilograms neat. There he is, Austin Okuso. On weight, makes it by half a kilo. Austin, lay to get pants back on, and then we'll have a quick word before our face-off between you two men, which we hope could see some fireworks. Austin Okuso, Ike from Pluto, an outer-worldly battle. We'll get you here. Thanks very much, Austin. We'll get you here. Front of stage, Austin, please. Just a quick chat if you don't mind, Austin. How are you feeling? You've made the weight there quite comfortably. Ready for a big battle against Ike from Pluto?
No, I'm ready. I'm ready for tomorrow. So I'm ready to put on a show.
We're going to send him tomorrow overseas somewhere, out of the planet. Where's he going to go?
Out of this planet, man. Straight back to Pluto. That's where he belongs.
Fantastic. We look forward to seeing it happen here. Let's get them faced off now, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Okuso, Ike from Pluto. Catch weight about 81.5 kilograms. 6 3-minute rounds of action. Let's make some noise. Gold Coast, these two men facing off and ready. Fantastic, gentlemen. We love to see it. It's going to be a fantastic fight. We'll get you facing forward now, gents, if we can. We'll get you facing forward, boys. Here we go. Facing forward, boys. Let's go here. Tune in for this one. Make sure you tune in. Promises to be an absolutely fantastic bout. Forward, please, boys, now. Forward, please. Forward, please, boys. Here we go. Ready? Let's have a round of applause. Gold Coast, tune in. This will be A magnificent bout Ike from Pluto. Austin Okuso. The boys are ready. Experience Gold Coast bringing you this fantastic card. Make sure you buy it right now, everybody. DAZN.com/boxing. We are ready to go. How did you like that, everybody? Bit of tension, bit of drama here on the Gold Coast. Absolutely fantastic. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for the next bout. Let's welcome our guys. This one, for everyone's benefit, is the first bout of our pay-per-view card, everybody. Super middleweight is where we are at. 8 3-minute rounds of action. Let's welcome our boxers up onto the stage. First of all, the man travelling all the way from New Zealand, from Rotorua, comes into the fight. 5 fights, 5 wins, 4 big wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome lots of noise as we hear Rikaya Warren. Rikaya Warren looking to make it 6 fights and 6 wins. Super middleweight is where we are at for 8 rounds. He comes up against a fantastic opponent.
Gonna be quick, alright? Oh, you made them in the jail before? Something like that. And all them uppercats you run with, get done with, done quick. You going broke the dog with some bum, alright? They go to click, click. Now I'm 1-1, all over some tumble. Ain't that
We're just waiting a moment here to get him onto the stage. Wouldn't be a big boxing fight without some drama, and that's what we want, is you to buy the pay-per-view tomorrow, DAZN.com/boxing. If you can't make the fight, make sure that you buy it. This promises to be a fantastic card. DAZN.com/boxing. Opetaia versus Squeo. And if you can make it, please make it. Tickettech.com.au. We're ready to go. Mick Francis back on stage. Here's Rikaya Warren. Rodney Marsh, please take it away. We'll weigh these guys in at super middleweight. $76.2 kilograms. Rikaya Warren, everybody. Well done to Rikaya Warren. Now let's welcome his opponent onto the stage. This man, the IBF World Youth Super Middleweight Champion with a record of 7 fights and 7 wins. He's known as the Money Man. Will he steal the show tomorrow? We will see. But Gold Coast and everybody watching this broadcast, let's make some noise onto the stage. This is Max Money McIntyre.
You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go.
6 knockouts for McIntyre from his 7 fights. Looking to make it another fantastic performance on the night. Your IBF World Youth Super Middleweight Champion in his last fight. 76.1. 76.1. Round of applause, everybody. Max McIntyre, 76.1. We have a fight. The money show is ready. Max will get you facing off here with Rikaya Warren.
End up red. End up dead. End up dead. Soft type. Face off north type. Soft type. Dogs with the dog blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. And the finish, everybody come out. And nobody burn out. Shut in and shut out. I'ma come out. Running his mouth. I'ma blow his lung out. Listen. It's about to be missing. You know
Facing forward, gentlemen, here we go. We have a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Pay-per-view card, the boys are ready. Another show stealer on the way here. Well done, Max. We'll get a quick word from you if we can. Max McIntyre, you are the money show, as we say. We'll get you on this side if we can, Max. Thank you very much. What did you make of that fantastic weigh-in there? You guys are ready. Great crowds come out to watch you.
It's my time now, you know. That's just all part of the process, and it's the money show time tomorrow.
What are you expecting tomorrow out of Rikaya? Should be a great fight. Intense stare down. Good to see some tension between you two guys.
Oh, he'll bring a good fight. He's going to make a mistake early, and I'm going to take him out.
Fantastic. We wish you all the very best. Let's get Rikaya in for a quick word. Ladies and gentlemen, Rikaya Warren. Great to see that. A little bit of tension between you two guys on stage. What are you expecting out of this fight?
Not much.
Will you beat him then in that case? Not much?
Sorry?
Will you beat him then in that case?
We'll see.
Okay, we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause. There he was, Rikaya Warren.
It's gonna be quick, alright? Well, you made them in the jail before. Something like that. And all them uppercats you run with, get
Okay, let's move on now, ladies and gentlemen. The next bout, this one, bout number 6, a fantastic contest. The boys are ready to my left, which means we can welcome them on stage. This one, the WBC Australasia Welterweight Championship, 10 3-minute rounds of action. We have a belt holder, so we will welcome onto the stage, first of all, the challenger. This man, 9 fights and 9 wins, coming into this bout from Cork in Ireland, the very impressive Danny Boy Keating.
Reincarnated, I was stargazing. Life goes on, I need her, my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. I keep a horn on me, that come my seat. IP ownership, the blueprint is by me.
66.5 kilograms for Danny Boy Keating. Danny Boy Keating, the challenger. Now let's welcome up on stage, ladies and gentlemen, your WBC Australasia Championship holder. This man comes into the fight, 24 fights, 16 wins. He's known as the Machine. Let's welcome Gold Coast Blake Minto.
What the fuck? I hits, I got bucks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they all sitting ducks. Hit his turf and get cracking, double back like a deluxe. 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. Complete, there you go, beat him up. Falling from a money tree, and it grew throughout the month. Spit a movie at the cap, feed off.
66.15, 66.15. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fight. Thank you very much. We'll get you guys facing off. We've got Danny Boy left, Blake here on the right-hand side. There we go, gents. Title time here, everybody. WBC Australasia, Blake Minto defending his strap. Facing forward, gents, facing forward, and let's have a big round of applause, Gold Coast, for these two men looking fantastic. Regional honours on the line, WBC Australasia. Well done, Blake, and well done, Danny Boy. We'll now move on, ladies and gentlemen. Next bout, bout number 7 to my left. The gents are ready, which means we can move on. And just a reminder, once again, everybody, buy that pay-per-view, DAZN.com/boxing, or for those watching here in the Gold Coast and can make it tomorrow, please come down to the Gold Coast Convention Centre, tickettech.com.au, scan the QR codes or go online to get your tickets. Let's welcome boxers for the next bout. They are ready to go. This one, another big bout, the vacant IBF Pan Pacific Featherweight Championship on the line, 10 3-minute rounds of action. Let's welcome the guys up on stage. We start with the man boxing out of the red corner. Comes into the bout, 9 fights for 7 wins. Let's have a very big round of applause. Your Gold Coast man, King Rocky Ogden.
All's my life, hard times like, yeah. Bad trips like, yeah. Nazareth, I'm f***ed up, homie, you f***ed up. But if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
Supervisor Ben Kilty on stage from the IBF Pan Pacific.
57.15.
57.15 kilograms. Rocky Ogden striking a pose straight down if we can, Rocky. Thank you very much, and we'll get you ready. Now let's welcome his opponent onto the stage. Everybody, this man with an unblemished record, 9 fights for 9 wins. Originally hailing from Tasmania, and he now boxes out of Thailand. Let's have a very warm welcome onto the stage, the man known as the Wizard. This is Tyler Blizzard.
I'm all come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a gangsta in silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I'm going crazy.
57 kilograms neat, ladies and gentlemen. 57 kilograms neat. Tyler Blizzard weighs in. We have a fight. Regional honours on the line. Get you on this one. Let's get you on that side next time. All right, here we go, everybody. Face-off time. Ogden, Blizzard for the championship. Let's make some noise as these guys face it off, everybody, here on the Gold Coast. We gon' be all right. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be all right. 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 DAZN.com/boxing is where you can see these magnificent fight right now on pay-per-view, everybody. The boys are coming forward. Let's hear a round of applause for our fighters. We have a fight. Regional honours on the line, and well done. Thanks very much, Experience Gold Coast, for their fantastic support here. Tasman Fighters, Matchroom Boxing and Gold Star Promotions proudly bringing you this big night. It's coming up tomorrow afternoon from the Gold Coast Convention Centre, and we are extremely excited for this bout. Okay, we have the okay. We are ready to move on. This one, a special note for everybody that's watching this broadcast and those that are here inside the venue. The next fight, the IBF Intercontinental Super Welterweight Championship. This bout, Eddie Colmenares and Ben Marnie. The weigh-in will be taking place a little bit later on, everybody, and that will be off broadcast. So please stay tuned for that one, and then the weigh-in will take place and we'll have a fight tomorrow. So let's move on now. That means we've arrived at the co-main event of the evening, and both of our men are ready to jump up on stage. First and foremost, let's introduce the bout. This one, a catchweight, 81 kilograms, 8 3-minute rounds of action. The men are ready. First of all, we have the man that's flown all the way from France. Record 15 fights for 14 wins. Looking to come with all of the thunder. Let's have a very warm welcome onto the stage for Dylan Collin. This one, the co-main event of the evening. We're at catch 81 kilograms. 80.3 kilograms, everybody. 80.3 kilograms for Dylan Collin. Well done. He has made weight. We have one half of the fight ready, which means Gold Coast, let's welcome up one of our local favourites here onto the stage. You can see this man in venue all at the pay-per-view, DAZN.com/boxing. But in the meantime, get ready, please, to make lots of noise as we welcome on to the stage the man with a record 16 fights, 15 wins. He is your IBF World #2, WBC, WBO World #7 in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. This is Connor.
In a safe that I don't even wear. Bro, I do it for some shoes and clothes to see what it'll do for a necklace. Right, sure, look like a spider is crawling $1 on just the essential. She made me wanna go harder. I like go harder. I think I'm obsessed with her. Damn. Birthday did him the worst, but he had a death wish. I get right under this skin. I don't even try.
81 kilograms neat for Connor Wallace. Here we go. They've both weighed in. We have a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll get them facing off. Dylan, thank you very much. Coming forward. Connor Wallace coming forward and facing off, gents. Here we go. Big fight here on the Gold Coast. Collin and Wallace. Catchweight, 81 kilograms. Make some noise, everybody. Your IBF World #2, Connor Wallace. Plenty of mutual respect. We'll get the guys facing forward.
We can go M for M.
The co-main event of the evening. We'll get you guys just to hang around for a quick chat. Connor, please, hang for a moment. Dylan, just quickly, final words. How are you feeling? You've weighed in now and you're ready to fight down the barrel.
Just I'm ready for action.
How do you win the fight tomorrow? Do you have any prediction?
We will see.
We will see. All right, there we go. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much, Dylan Collin. Ladies and gentlemen, Connor Wallace. How about that for a reception? There are hundreds of people here at the weigh-in packed in. They've come to see you by the look of it, mate. You must be feeling fantastic.
Oh, it's unreal. I think you can see, baby. Absolutely love this. Thank you very much, Gold Coast.
What are you expecting from the fight? Both guys have made weight. A little bit of chatter yesterday about that weight, but you're both right on the button and looks like you're ready to go.
Yeah, as I say, I'm professional. I always make the weight. Here we are. I'm looking forward to getting down to business tomorrow night. I love all this show business stuff, but tomorrow night's business, you know what I mean? This is all fun and games, but tomorrow night, serious business.
Big carrot ready for you if you can win this fight and move on after that. How does that make you feel? Are you looking to put on like a big knockout, a big performance to really showcase the skills, or just get the job done?
Yeah, 100%. The main thing is to get the job done. I don't care how it happens, but we'll need a big win for Connor Wallace tomorrow night.
Fantastic. Any last words for all of these crowd members here that have come out and they're making lots of noise for you?
Yeah, it's unreal to see us all here. Make sure if you haven't got your tickets, get over to the convention centre. Get there tomorrow night, or else tune in live on DAZN. It's not my boy!
All right, everybody, there he is. Round of applause for your IBF World number 2. That is Connor Wallace, everybody. Fantastic. The men are almost ready to go for our main event. Will allow Connor to finish up on stage, which means a perfect time once again to plug that reminder, DAZN.com/boxing. That's where you can get the pay-per-view for this massive fight. And for those that have joined us here on the Gold Coast here at Pacific Fair, if you haven't bought your tickets already, please go and grab them, tickettech.com.au. So, ladies and gentlemen, and those watching at home, this is the time. We are ready now to welcome boxers on stage for our main event. How are we feeling, Gold Coast? Are we ready to see them on stage? Absolutely magnificent. We are ready tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see the IBF and Ring Magazine Cruiserweight Championships of the world. They are being defended right here on the Gold Coast. This promises to be an absolutely fantastic bout. Let's welcome our boxers onto the stage. We start with the man hailing all the way from Puglia in Italy. This man comes into the fight 17 fights, 17 wins, 9 big wins coming by way of knockout. He's known by the alias, the Red Bull, Il Toro Rosso. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome your IBF World number 14, Claudio Squeo. What an opportunity for this man. Could this be the Cinderella Man moment for Claudio Squeo onto the scales?
6.7.
Yep, 86.7. 86.7 kilograms, everybody. 86.7 kilograms. Claudio Squeo weighs in, and he's under the limit. We have half of a fight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and those that are here inside this venue, get ready to lift the roof and make some noise. The man you've all been waiting for, coming into the bout. 27 fights, 27 wins, 21 big wins coming by way of knockout. He is your reigning and defending IBF and Ring Magazine Cruiserweight Champion of the world. Gold Coast, here he is, Jai Opetaia. One of the baddest men on the planet, ladies and gentlemen, boxing fans know, and for those that don't, come out and watch this man. He's an absolute beast. Here we go, 90.45 kilograms for the champion, Jai Opetaia. He weighs in and is ready for the championship bout tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We have honours on the line.
Something special happen every time. I'm the greatest. Something like Ali in this prime. Roll up the block with the bundles. I've been knocking the home. Swing the odds when I run from show.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have these men facing off. World title time. Let's make some noise. Gold Coast and Queensland. Jai Opetaia defending 27-0 against Claudio Squeo 17-0. We are on. We are ready. Let's hear it, everybody, one more time. Round of applause. One of the baddest men on the planet, Jai Opetaia, Claudio Squeo. Here we go, everybody. We'll have a quick chat with both of these two guys as we finish our weigh-in. Claudio, weighed in, well done. Looking fantastic. How are we feeling? Are we ready to go tomorrow?
Come ti senti? Che predizioni hai per domani?
Mi sono preparato al meglio, ho fatto 13.000 km per questo. Parlerai ring.
We work hard. Work is done. We done 13,000 kilometers for be here, and tomorrow we will see.
Any message for the great fans that have come out here from the Gold Coast, any Italian population here, and anybody that's come out to watch you tomorrow?
Di qualcosa a tutti questi che verranno
Beh, vedrete sicuramente un bel match. E vi ringrazio anche per il supporto. Niente.
We are so grateful to all support, and I will show you a good fight. Good evening.
Fantastic. Good afternoon. Grazie mille. Thank you very much. Round of applause if we can, everybody. That is your challenger, Claudio Squeo. Now let's welcome up the final time you'll hear this man before we go live tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Jai Opetaia. Jai, fantastic work. Weighed in comfortably as usual. Final preparations are done. What a crowd that's come out to see you, mate. You must be getting very excited and ready for action tomorrow night.
Pumped, mate. Thank you everyone for coming out, man. It's awesome. It's going to be a good show on the Gold Coast. I'm just pumped to get the job done.
What are you going to do to this man tomorrow? You looked into his eyes. You looked ready to go. Does he look ready to you to take on someone as powerful as yourself?
Definitely, but I'm sure he's been training the hardest he's ever trained. You know, this is his opportunity to become a world champion. So we've got to get in the trenches, man. How deep can he go?
What do you expect to do to this man? Are you prepared to give us any predictions tomorrow for the big fight? Let everybody know here to get the pay-per-view, come and watch you and put on a big knockout performance and send another message worldwide.
Man, this guy's going to bring, you know, he's going to come forward and throw bombs. So we just got to fight smart, pick our shots and do what we do. So I'm excited.
Fantastic. Any last messages for the crowd here? It's a great turnout. We're all ready to go. They're going to be surrounding you in a moment for more media. But until then, any last words here? What a great day. What a great turnout. We're ready to go tomorrow.
That's good, man. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate the love and support. Let's take care of business.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, he's ready to take care of business. Let's have a round of applause. Well spoken. That is your man, Jai Opetaia. We are weighed in. We are complete, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely fantastic. Final reminders from down here at ringside. That is, get your tickets to the venue, tickettech.com.au. Very minimal tickets remaining, so please jump on now and buy them immediately. As well, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you buy the pay-per-view, DAZN.com/boxing. And for those here inside the venue, please go and grab your ticket to the promoter's cocktail party tonight. That promises to be absolutely fantastic. Final words, Mick Francis down here before we throw back upstairs.
Yeah, just get out and support. This is going to be a world-class event. You know, Jai Opetaia is a generational athlete, so this is probably your last chance for a very long time before Jai goes off for bigger and better things. So get out there and support. There's a few tickets left. There's not many. Live on DAZN. Download the app today and tune in, because this kid, I'm telling you now, we won't see another fighter like this guy in Australian shores for a long time.
Thank you very much, Mick Francis. Very well spoken. That concludes our weigh-in from here at Pacific Fair Shopping Centre on the beautiful Gold Coast. We will be going to air tomorrow afternoon, Australian time, at approximately 4 p.m. with our prelims, and then the main card kicks off at 7 p.m. For the benefit of all of our audience watching the broadcast, walk out for Opetaia around about 10 or 11 p.m. here, Australian time, which in the UK, in the early hours of the afternoon, around 1 or 2 p.m. for the UK and European audience. And for those watching this broadcast on the east coast of North America, you can catch this in the early hours of Sunday morning. Beautiful timing between 8 and 9 a.m. And for those on the west of the United States of America and the Americas, you're looking at around about 5 or 6 a.m. So please make sure you tune in for what will be a fantastic broadcast. My name is Steve Pales. Closing things off, we'll see you all tomorrow. And in the meantime, let's throw it back upstairs to our magnificent broadcast team to talk about what was a great weigh-in. So back upstairs to you guys, Rob, Ted and Monique. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve, and wow, what an amazing weigh-in it was. We saw the seriousness of Jai Opetaia and Claudio Squeo. We saw a bit of back and forth between Ike from Pluto and from Austin Sugar-Free Akuzo. We saw the respect from Tyler Blizzard and from King Rocky Ogden. It had all the emotions, it had all the build-up of a great fight week.
Yeah, exactly. It was a great weigh-in, and let's just go straight to the main event. And Jai Opetaia weighed in with his tracksuit pants on. Obviously, he's been training hard, did the weight comfortably. But the elephant in the room is Claudio Squeo coming in at 4 kilos or something below the weight. I mean, I'm sure nobody wants to give that kind of weight away against Jai Opetaia, Monique.
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, anything can happen in this weight division. I know Claudio doesn't look phased by it, and Jai doesn't care. He just wants to put on a boxing clinic, and that has been his statement the whole time. Hey, Rob.
It absolutely has been. And look, Claudio Squeo, this is his Cinderella moment. He has trained hard. He can come and upset the show. He has nothing to lose and everything to gain. For Jai, this is the road to greatness. These are the fights that are important. You don't want to overlook an opponent, but you can look past him. Obviously, this for the IBF and Ring Magazine Cruiserweight World title, but also legacy and greatness.
Yeah, exactly. Legacy is the key word here. You know, Jai, he's got that old school mentality. We spoke about it yesterday. We mentioned Marvelous Marvin Hagler, and even to be in the same conversation with a human being that with that name is just amazingly significant. So Jai is just one of these guys that just wants to get out and do it. He doesn't overlook anybody, and he said he just goes into the gym and works really, really hard. Word on the street is that sometimes it's hard to even get Jai out of the gym. He just keeps going back and keeps going back, and I think he was even in the gym yesterday morning training quite hard, so he's in shape. I'm looking forward to a great fight, and I'm looking forward to Jai doing a real number so that he can actually call out the big guys on the stage and go for the unifications next.
Tasman fighters only doing great things for these Aussie boxers. Jai definitely has shined an amazing light onto these undercard. He's done great things, and it is unfortunately one of the last times we'll probably see him in Australia before he hits the international stage, Rob.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's where he really deserves to be. He needs to be chasing those unification fights. Zurdo Ramirez has now fired back saying that he is interested, that he does want to fight. Chris Billon-Smith missed his opportunity, so now Jai has an opportunity to really just take advantage of that, jump on top of Zurdo Ramirez, first chance he gets before he goes to heavyweight and starts to make history there.
Yeah, that'll be good. I mean, I like Jai as a cruiserweight, and I'd love to see him unify and even defend and do a bit of the Evander Holyfield thing. If Usyk's around, heavyweight will be good because, you know, he's around that 220, 230 mark in the US pounds. To go out to the big guys, you know, that are just so tall and so massive like Anthony Joshua, it's just a size disadvantage. But anyway, tomorrow, yes, it's Saturday, isn't it? Okay, so tomorrow he can pretend he's a heavyweight and just take care of them 4 kilos that he's over Claudio Squeo and just push him around and then see what it feels like.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've been here for the last 3 days hyping up this awesome event, and Pacific Fair today has been packed. Let's not look past our co-mainers, Connor Wallace. He looks so confident out there, Rob.
He does, and as he should be, because he's always supported by a massive green army. The Irish come out, they love their support. There's green shirts everywhere. Connor Wallace is a hometown favourite. He's he now calls Brisbane home, but he loves the Gold Coast, and the Irish follow him anywhere he goes.
Absolutely, a complete soldier, looked totally comfortable. He's really comfortable with the media, he's really comfortable with the crowd. And guys, when we see him off camera, he's just as cordial. I saw him this morning, I was going down for a little jog, I had to throw that one in. And I saw Connor, you know, and he was totally cordial, he was totally relaxed, and he was comfortable looking for the weigh-in, waiting for the weigh-in. And whilst his trainer, as you know, were drinking their coffee and eating a sandwich, he was looking there with dry lips thinking, gosh, I can't wait to eat later. But anyway, you see him come on stage, and even though he hasn't eaten for a while, he's still got a great attitude, great bravado, fantastic. Looking forward to seeing his fight.
Such class here for the Aussie boxing stage. Let's talk about another star, Max McIntyre. He looked very comfortable up there, very confident. He was a bit not impressed with his opponent in the sense that he wanted a bit of backlash. He was ready to take on another press conference out here. Hey, Rob.
Absolutely, and that's the battle of what wasn't said. Rakiah Warren, trained by COC Hooney, he's been putting in a lot of hard work down in New Zealand, and he wants to keep it that way. He doesn't want to give away any secrets. He knows that this is the money show and that he's got a job in front of him.
Yeah, exactly. Look, Max Money McIntyre, what can we say? He's the complete package. You know, and to be the complete package, sometimes you need that bit of bravado, some things that you don't want to say that you have to say. Floyd Money, Mayweather said it best, you know, that he didn't want to be the way he was against Oscar De La Hoya, but back then he was the number 2 and he had to just be the villain. And I think Max McIntyre is he's the whole package. All he has to do is just win the fight in spectacular fashion and move on to bigger and better things.
I can't wait. All this entertainment live on DAZN and tickettech.com. If you want to come down and see all the action Sunday, it is going to be packed in there. Hey, Rob.
Absolutely. The Gold Coast Convention Centre always goes off. There's a few tickets left. If not, please download the app and make sure you tune in and witness history, because there's some great fights this weekend. Obviously, Justice Hooney as well against Fabio Wardley, literally 12 hours before Jai comes out. Get the DAZN app. Get the DAZN app, get the DAZN app, and watch a great weekend of boxing. There we have it. On screen right now, Edgar Berlanga versus Hazma Shiraz, and Shakur Stevenson versus William Cepeda, Wardley and Hooney, and then, of course, Usyk versus Dubois, number 2. And tomorrow, Opetaia versus Squeo, the IBF and Ring Magazine Cruiserweight World title. Tune in. It's going to be an absolute barn burner of a fight.
Excellent. Yeah, so look, it's going to be a great weekend of boxing, and as you look at DAZN.com, there's constant shows coming up. I mean, once you subscribe and once you're into that app, it's difficult to even get your eyes off it. So many brilliant fights. Starting tomorrow with Jai Opetaia and Claudio Squeo and a fantastic undercard.
It's so exciting. These Aussie guys are given the international stage, Tasman fighters promoting them and making them able to live out their dreams. It's a massive for Australian boxing, and I cannot wait to see all the action right here on the beautiful Gold Coast.
Absolutely. DAZN is the global home of boxing. Make sure you tune in, get the app, get the pay-per-view, and watch a great weekend of boxing. We're going to sign off now. I'm Rob Scheif, Monique Bavino, and Ted Kofi. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a great week. We look forward now to the cocktail party and the fights ahead.
Hey, listen up. Let's have it. We know you've always got your eye on the prize, the championship belt. And why wouldn't you? You're a finely tuned, well-oiled boxing watching machine, capable of consuming over 185 fights on DAZN every year.
We've gone big, we've gone global.
Churning through combinations, comebacks, and non-stop knockouts.
Are you not entertained?
With big fights every week, you're the best in the world. So go on, get that belt, champ. DAZN. Undisputed.